hosted by Leif Gantvoort, Travis Oates, Alexa Cappiello, and Dan Billet. And I'm Brett Sheridan, and here's today's Game Master, Dan Billet.
Thank you, Brett, and thank you, Children's Choir of the Damned. Welcome to our humble show, the Game of Games.
Wait, I don't think we're a humble show. You think we're a humble show?
I think we've worked really hard to stay humble.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you.
mostly that.
Sit down, be humble.
I think your head
Okay.
is stupid.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I just had to get that out of the way.
Oh, I'm sorry that my Dodgers pride,
Yeah.
both figuratively and literally, is
that's fine.
bothering you. But I'll
Well,
just
the pride part isn't, but the Dodgers part is.
no, it's okay. I'll just enjoy your disdain from from the
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Game shows where
Barely
we
made
talk
it
about
past San
sports.
Diego.
All right. So every episode is a game. Every episode we play games where my fellow hosts will accumulate points entirely at my discretion until one of them is crowned the most winner of everything.
Which will not be Travis today.
No,
a
probably not.
fatuous title with accompanying
Did you call me
bragging
fat?
rights. That's right. I called you fatuous.
Fatuous.
Oh,
the
man.
big
This is,
word.
this is starting so well. So happy.
I'm going to write that
Dan.
word down so I can look it up later.
Uh-huh.
I'll have you know,
Fatuous.
Dan, I have let you speak this whole time until now.
Thank you. Let's sure. Kissing butt. We'll give 5 points to Alexa. Alexa, why don't we start with you?
She interrupted you.
Well, I'm going to demonstrate how points are awarded, not based on merit, but entirely on my whim. Alexa Cappiello. Gosh, I do that every time. Alexa
Give her
Cappiello.
another 5 points because you can't say your name
sure.
right.
Another 5 points. Right. Yeah. All right. Alexa Cappiello.
Yes.
How do you do what you do so well?
Oh, listen to that.
Listen, I wake up every day and just do it.
5 points for just doing it. All right.
Just do it every day.
Yeah,
Why
thank
did
you.
that sound so
Thank you,
dirty?
Nigel. I don't know why.
But like, how do you have the energy every day?
Every day.
She just does it.
Every
All
day
right.
she does it. And she
Okay.
does it so well.
Effortlessly.
Brett Sheridan,
Yes, sir.
when does it hurt the most?
Oh, God.
Oh,
right
oh
now.
boy.
Not where, just when.
Right
when,
now.
When does it hurt
Right
the most?
now.
When everything is so quiet at night and nobody's saying, "Daddy, where are you?"
That's when the voices get you, huh?
Yeah, Brett, I share that pain. So 10 points for you. Leif Gantvoort.
That's me.
Yeah. Are you not entertained?
I am entertained.
And why?
Oh, because I enjoy everything.
Oh, okay.
5 points for dishonesty. Okay.
It's like, who are you? What do you have to do?
And Travis Oates. Does it get any easier?
No.
Oh.
Why is this so
Start
introspective?
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
no.
Are we in therapy or are
didn't
we?
start
The
easy and
saddest
it
intro
doesn't
that I've ever
get
been a
better.
part of.
No,
No, it doesn't?
no,
No.
it really doesn't.
I gotta go.
5 points.
I'll go
for
cry in the corner
depression.
now.
Dan
to
Dan
leave.
and I have realized we're the same person. Like the discussions we have are like, oh yeah, I do that too. I buy like boxes to organize things and then I don't organize them.
Yeah, but that one is going to be the solution. The next
Yeah.
one that I get will
Yeah.
be the answer.
It's gonna make you happy as a solution or just a solution?
All of it. All of it.
It's gonna fix
it's gonna fix
everything.
everything. The next journal or planner or whatever the thing is. Oh, it's gonna fix everything. I can't wait. All right.
I don't think I'm going to out him, but I'm going to tell a little story quick. Well, when we were in Germany, Alex was going around thinking about buying presents for everybody, and he picked up a journal for you. And I was like, the last thing he needs is to stack a journal on top of the 10 journals he has already.
Yes.
Am
that's
I
really
right in
sweet.
that?
You are correct. It is
Yeah.
the last thing I need, but I do love a journal.
I know you do.
I've never gotten through a whole one ever in my life, but I
once.
sure love them.
What you love is buying them.
No, I love the potential. I love the potential for what it could be, but it isn't.
Okay.
Anyway, that's how the games are played, and whoever has the most points at the end will win, and so will one of you, because we also play for a lucky fan who left a comment on one of our previous videos, and your victory will be meaningful beyond bragging rights because you will actually win a prize. And what'll they win, Brett?
A fatuous game board.
That's right. A game, an actual, not fatuous game. So stick around because you might win. Timing. And we can't have a winner without playing a game. So let's play our first game.
Yay!
Great job.
All right. Thank you. This is a new one.
You sure you want Leif to control that?
Yes, he does.
I have tried to both do this and control that. It hasn't worked out for anybody.
I get it.
Okay.
This is a new game called That's Not a Game. This is a game.
Wait. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm
Crikey.
sure a couple of you will get the reference.
I love your
Yeah.
German accent.
Yes, my German accent is excellent. That's not a game. This is a game. This is a multiple choice game where you choose which one of the answers isn't a game.
Oh.
Now, minimum points will be awarded for being correct. The fun and points here will be for your justification for your answer. A correct answer with a bad justification will receive base points only. An incorrect answer with a great justification will receive 10 points and 15 points for both being correct.
Okay.
that
We are
make
trying
sense?
to pick the one that is not a game
Not a game.
and justify why it's not a game.
Yeah, but just why you have chosen that one and you think that that's the correct answer.
Copy.
Yes.
Understood.
Okay, so let's start off. Which of these is
Clue. No?
timing?
That would
Let's
be a game.
5 points for Travis and Lex and Brett. Which of these is not a board game based on or having the same title as a movie, but having nothing to do with that movie? So,
okay.
Labyrinth, Blue Lagoon,
Yep.
Nuns on the Run, or
Oh.
She's the Man.
Nuns on the Run is a movie?
What?
All of them are movies. One of them is not a game.
Oh. Okay.
I love how Alexa's just. She's
Listen.
questioning whether they're movies at all. Hold it. None on the Run is a movie?
Yes, it is a movie. It is a classic movie.
You
with
notice
Eric Idle.
she didn't question She's the Man.
No, of
No,
course,
she
yeah.
knows that.
I know that's a movie.
But we're looking for the game that is not tied to the movie.
No, we are looking for the one of those titles that is not a game at all.
Not a game at all.
There are four options, three of which are
Are
games.
And
One of which
movies.
is not. Yes, and one of which is.
This game reminds me
Hey,
of your
Dan.
hat.
One
Yeah.
of which is a game and not a movie.
I understand your game, and I'm locked in.
All right,
Right.
Brett. I would love to.
I'm locked in.
I
too.
No,
just
hold
lost
on.
my
Can I
pen.
have the options again,
Yes.
please?
Yes, the options
my
are
God.
Labyrinth, Blue Lagoon, Nuns on the Run, and She's the Man.
Okay.
Brett, what is your answer?
She's the Man is not a game because it's not. Because no one would ever name a
Yeah,
game.
it's true.
She's the Man.
That gets you 10 points for correct answer and middling justification.
She's the Man is not a game.
That
It is
is-
a movie starring Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum, and it's an adaptation, of Twelfth Night by William Shakespeare.
Yes, I am aware of what the movie is. You get 5 points for correct answer.
She's the Man is the answer because the game could not exist because the meeples would be impossible to design.
I like that answer. You're gonna
Oh,
get that was I just gave points to Alexa for that one.
you should
You're
just
gonna
give it
get-
to me
You're gonna
instead.
get 10 points. All right.
I can't even play
And-
this game right.
She's the Man is not a game. It's barely a movie.
Oh, come on. It's a good movie.
15 points for Travis
Have you ever
for the
seen-
correct
have you seen
answer.
it?
I'm
have.
sure I have somewhere along the way.
Come on, it's good.
Okay, which of these is not a movie with the same name as a board game? Or is it, so this one is the
Oh,
opposite.
God,
It's a,
you're mixing it up
Guys,
already.
guys,
I
go
barely
with-
understood the
just
last one.
Go with me. They're all
Okay.
going to be. So real board game, fake movie.
Fake movie, got it.
Okay, and a couple of these are gimmies.
Okay,
So,
real board game, fake
real
movie.
board game,
So
fake
trying
movie.
to find the fake movie.
Sure. Clue.
Copy.
Okay. Sleuth. Twilight Struggle, or Pandemic. One of those is not a movie.
I got it.
All
Say
right.
it one more time.
Clue, Sleuth, Twilight Struggle, or Pandemic. One of those is not a movie.
I know exactly this answer.
Then
you ready?
answer it. Hit it.
Yeah, it's Twilight Struggle, and I'm going to tell you why it
Tell
can't
me
be
why.
a game. Because there is no struggle that is capable because Team Edward all the way. Right, Brett?
Yeah,
first
we're
of all,
Team Ed-
100%,
There's no
100%.
struggle, so there
It
can't
is
be a game. No,
It is a game.
it's not.
But
no,
It is a game.
Right.
It's not a movie. Jesus.
that's what I said. That's what I said.
Okay.
It's a
no,
game,
It's not what you said, but,
but
is
it
that what
can't-
you meant?
It can't be a movie in the series because there
Sure.
would never be a Twilight Struggle.
Sure.
That's what I said.
All right. That's your answer. Okay. I'm just going to give points and I'll tell you what the correct answer is afterwards.
Okay.
Lex,
I think Twilight Struggle is a good name for a game and not a good name for a movie. It's just, there's just Twilight Struggle just doesn't scream movie to me. I can't really argue it
Fair
more
enough.
than that.
Brett?
I said sleuth because it rhymes with tooth.
Yeah.
I'll give you 5 points, even though you're
Did
wrong.
you spell that
And-
SLOOTH?
Hey,
I'm pretty sure I'm the only person here who understands what we were doing
Yeah,
for this
I'm
round.
proud
Yes.
of you.
Twilight Struggle is the one that is not a movie,
That is correct.
but it is a board game, as all of them were board games.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes.
Travis gets full points for
Yes.
the correct answer. And well done, the other two.
But he
for
didn't
getting-
justify it. Why does he get full points?
I
He
justified
understood
fact
the
that-
game.
Yes, there you go.
All right.
I'm listening.
Thank you.
I'm trying not to.
All right. Which of these is not a real game with the word Winchester in the title?
Oh my God.
Pappy Winchester, Floor Plan, the Winchester Mystery House, Winchester.
Wait, was that was one title?
That's one
Yes.
title.
Pappy Winchester, A. B. Floor Plan,
got
the
it.
Winchester Mystery House. C. Winchester, exclamation point.
Oh.
D. The Winchester House. Or E. Winchester.
Five
What? Five of
options.
them?
5 options. Go.
Winchester?
Winchester, Pappy Winchester, Floor Plan, the Mystery Winchester House, the Winchester House, or Winchester.
Got
Lex,
it.
go. You got it.
Winchester. That
You
is
are
not
correct.
a game.
That is not a game. All right, Brett.
I just forgot to separate the two, but I went with Winchester.
You are
That
incorrect.
you liar.
Shut up.
Winchester. Leaf gets
Winchester,
it
I'm going to tell you why
Why?
it can't be a game.
quickly.
Because I don't have any friends named Chester.
All right, I'll give
So
you
they could not win the game.
I would say Winchester
Uh-huh.
because my grandfather's name was Chester, and I would never, ever yell at him.
Well done, and you also had that punctuation correct all the way through. So I am giving you extra points for that.
Wait, what did he
Which
include? A
of these
comma?
is-
Comma and an
Which
exclamation.
of
I
these
had the
is not
exclamation
a
point.
game based on a keyboard key?
Oh my God.
Spacebar, QWERTY, Control or
Yeah.
CTRL,
Yeah.
or Control V. Spacebar,
Yeah.
QWERTY, CTRL, or Control V.
Yes, I have the
I
answer.
don't even
Hit
know
me.
how you...
It's Spacebar because that occurs in the Star Wars film and not as a game.
Lex?
I said control because that's not a game, but control, like the word, it is a game, but it's just spelled differently
That
here.
is so much a game.
Brett?
It's spelled differently.
No,
I
it's
have
spelled
QWERTY,
exactly like
Oh.
that.
QWERTY because that's a keyboard, not a key on a keyboard.
Love it. Travis?
QWERTY because that is the brother of Qbert in this video game.
Oh, I love Qbert.
The only person to get points on this one is Leaf, who gets max points for Spacebar, not a game.
Not a game.
All right. Which of these is not a board game named after a real person? All of them are board games. One of the people isn't real.
How many of them are board games, though?
All of them.
Got
Okay.
it.
All right.
One of the people is
One of the
real.
people isn't real.
Yeah,
they
this
are
is-
all real board games.
Absolutely not
Okay, so
confusing.
Not
it's a
confusing.
made-up
Great.
name of a game.
No. Hannibal, The Castles of Mad King Ludwig, Robinson Crusoe, or Spartacus.
Okay.
Which of them is not a real person?
Yep.
Hannibal, Castles of Mad King Ludwig, Robinson Crusoe, or Spartacus.
Wait.
All right.
All right,
No.
Travis.
Robinson Crusoe. It's a novel, not a real person.
That is correct, although it was originally published as a journal, weirdly.
Yeah,
They pretended
fictional
that was
journal,
Yes. Leaf, you are currently writing.
No,
so-
but because I didn't get the chance to finish it, but
Oh,
it
did you
was
get a chance
true,
to
so-
finish?
Sure.
You didn't get a chance to start it until I got it
was
right.
Robinson Crusoe.
Yeah.
All right.
You know
I
why?
said-
Liar,
Because Hannibal is a real person. It's Hannibal Buress, right?
Uh-huh.
No.
I
Brett.
said Robinson Crusoe before.
You got it. I saw you. Brett?
Hannibal is not a real person. He was based on several different people. So
I think he means Hannibal, the guy with the elephants.
Yes, the one who conquered, who was the
No.
general from Carthage.
No.
All right, moving on. Which of these
I'm right.
is
I'm
not?
right. No, I'm right.
Brett
Brett's
is
like,
right.
I'm
yeah.
going to keep the camera on me because I'm
but-
right.
He's now just trying to get this game over as fast as he can.
I'm
at this
not like
point.
I have so many questions. I have way more that I like
Oh,
want
so we
get
get to
but
play
we're
this
not.
again
We're not
in another episode.
We will.
I can't wait.
Which of these is not a game named after a city? So I'm going to name some cities.
These are
one
all
of them
actual
These are
cities,
all actual cities.
one of them's not a
One of
game.
them is not a game.
I need to know geography.
Santa
now.
Monica, Las Vegas, Cartagena, Pago Pago, Pensacola, Rabat, Sacramento, Yokohama, Buffalo, Springfield, Valparaiso, Istanbul, Constantinopolis, and Gloomhaven. With Gloomhaven obviously being incorrect because everybody knows that the city of Gloomhaven is the most famous city in board games.
Wait, there's an answer in there somewhere?
Yes, one of
Just
those cities
one?
is not a game. Santa Monica, Las Vegas,
Locked in.
Cartagena, Pago Pago, Pensacola, Rabat, Sacramento, Yokohama, Buffalo, Springfield, Valparaiso, Istanbul, Constantinopolis, and Gloomhaven.
I went with Pago Pago because that was the only one I could spell.
No Pago Pago. That's a
All
board
right.
game.
Pensacola?
Pensacola, Pago Pago, Brett.
I went with Constantinopolis.
Nope. All right. And Travis, just, you don't need to
Las
write it down.
Vegas.
Nope. None of you were correct that time. It is Springfield, the most common city name
There's
in
no
America.
game named
There is
Springfield?
no game called Springfield, called Springfield.
rush that into production. Let's make a game called
okay.
Springfield.
No Simpsons games?
Okay.
There's got to be like a Springfieldopoly, though.
Nope. Oh, that doesn't count. All right, let's do. I'm gonna do two more.
What?
Goody,
Yes.
what? Really?
Which of these
Okay.
is not a real versus board game?
Oh,
Tesla versus Edison, Rome versus Carthage, Jekyll versus Hyde, zombies versus werewolves, vampires versus unicorns, mecha versus
You gotta
mummies.
slow down,
Okay,
buddy.
okay. Here's the
Yeah.
thing. I can't remember all these things that you're saying.
I'm just writing
pick
anything
5 of
down.
them, or you're gonna make my brain explode.
Yeah. We're
Tesla
not.
versus Edison,
Okay, that's one.
Yes.
zombies versus werewolves,
I got
Okay.
2.
Lincoln versus Washington,
Dang.
this versus that,
Oh, no.
Santa versus Jesus.
Oh, man. All right.
Okay.
Thanks for doing that, Travis. You helped me because I had the wrong answer. down.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Wait,
All right,
one of these is not a game?
one of them is not a game. Go, Travis.
All right. This versus that.
Go ahead. Leaf.
Lincoln versus Washington.
Go ahead.
This
Lex.
versus that.
Brett.
Santa versus Jesus.
Why?
Because I don't think that's a game. How
Right.
could those two compete? Because Jesus
one
isn't the
of you-
reason for the season.
One of you got the correct answer, and it is Leaf.
I know
well
I did.
done.
Thank you.
All right, and the last one.
Because
I
of
will
all those 20 things you listed, I knew every single one of them.
put you guys out of my and your own misery.
No!
Finally, which of these is not a movie in development with Margot Robbie based on a game?
Oh,
I'll know
jeez.
this one.
Okay, all
I hate
right.
you so much.
Monopoly,
Yeah.
Lovelace and Babbage,
Okay.
Big Thunder Mountain, or The Sims?
Which is not?
Which of them is not a movie in development with Margot Robbie?
Okay.
Only one of them.
Say the 2 in the middle again.
But half of them aren't board games either.
They are all board games.
The Sims is a board game.
The Sims has a board game-ish thing.
Okay, so
I looked it up.
Say the 2 in the middle.
But it's also a game. It's a game. So Monopoly.
Everything's a game, Dan.
Monopoly, Lovelace and Babbage. Go ahead, Leaf. Press the button that you want to press.
I can't.
Monopoly, Lovelace and Babbage, Big Thunder Mountain,
Yeah,
or
well-
The Sims. All right.
Meow.
Everybody,
Mountain's a
this
board
is
game.
yeah. Here we go. All right, Leaf, go.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Incorrect.
Yep.
Lex.
Lovelace and Babbage.
Yeah, it's got to be Lovelace and Babbage. That's too obscure
Lovelace
of a
and
board game.
Babbage.
Oh, yeah, Lovelace and B.
You guys are correct. That is, although that is a game that would be right up her alley.
Absolutely.
Well, it would be. 100%.
Ada Lovelace
Yep.
and Charles Babbage, the early computing pioneers.
You know what? She just listened to this episode, and now it's in development.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
She's
it
a big
is.
fan of the show.
Yeah.
She is.
Friend of the show, big fan of the show. There we go. Yeah, Margot Robbie. All right. We just finished our first round.
Is that the game?
That's the whole first round.
Round?
Yeah, that's the game.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like
particular
there were
game.
3
No,
rounds
I
of
have
this
I have
particular
like
game.
8 more, but I'm skipping them and I'll save them for
You're
another
going to
time.
save them for another
Yeah.
time? Thanks so much, Dan.
All right, guys. So at the end of that first round, these scores are Brett with 40 points.
Good job, Brett.
Alexa with 55 points. Leaf with 65 points. And Travis with a stunning 75 points.
How is that possible?
It's not gonna get any bigger. So let's
right.
yeah.
That's what she said.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey
You're a
now.
rock star?
All right, so we will be back in just a minute with a new game, also, which you guys are gonna love just as much as this one. Oh, the horror.
So none of them were games,
I don't think that I
and
could
all
love
of
it as
them were
much as this
people.
one.
This is going so well.
All right, welcome back. We're gonna play our second game, Oh the Horror, which both the game and the experience of playing the game.
Can't wait.
That's what we said during the first game.
Yes. So in this game, as we approach Halloween and we're getting into the spooky season,
Everyone's in the spirit.
yes.
The spirit of spirits.
In this game, I will give you a horror movie and a relationship.
Okay.
And you will tell me how it plays out. For example, I might say something like, you're going on a first date with The Exorcist,
okay.
right?
Okay.
The movie itself.
The movie itself. Where would you go? What would you do? How would you want the night to end?
So
You know, something like that.
that rest stop that has the pea soup. What is that place you love so much?
Anderson's
Pea soup Anderson.
So great.
Anderson's
Like
pea
that's
soup.
the you know what? I dig it. I'm gonna give you 5 points just for that clever quick response.
Thanks.
All right. Does everybody sort of get what I'm going for here?
No, but
That-
we're
what
gonna
I'm-
play it.
We're picking up what I'm throwing
love
down.
it.
No.
I
All
love
right.
it. Let's
We,
just play
we
it.
write down 6 things.
Yeah,
off of the
20.
one-
At least 20.
All
Yep.
right.
Okay.
So, okay. If I was, let's see, I am the movie Saw.
Yes. Okay.
Where would you take me on our first date? Let's go with that. We'll do that.
All right.
Where would you take me, the movie Saw, on our first date?
I got it.
I'm locked in.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, go ahead, Brett. Why don't you get started?
An abandoned warehouse,
And why?
because that's just the best place to take people on a first date.
I feel like we should all have effective voices. for
Yeah,
this one.
yeah.
No, sorry.
It's a cheap gimmick, but I'm going to give you 5.
Yep.
All right, Leif.
One of those you cut it, cook it, and eat it restaurants.
Oh,
Interesting. You cut it, cook it, and eat it.
You know, they walk the cow out. They give
yeah,
you-
we
they
get
give
it,
you the-
Leif.
I don't know that, but I kind of like it.
Is that a real thing?
It is in the
They
Midwest.
walk the cow out?
Well, I don't know if they do that part, but you pay.
It's like in The Simpsons where you get to like,
You get to take a marker and draw what cut of beef you want off
Sure.
of its
And the whole time
body.
the cow's talking to you.
Yeah.
Really? Really? You're going to take that?
All right, I give you some points. Lex.
I said in Leif's parents' basement.
Wait, what?
Ooh,
What?
Because I don't know, I saw bits and pieces of your dad's house and it looks scary. Seems
Wow.
be a lot
wow.
scarier if you knew his dad.
Wow, yeah. Lex, I'm gonna give you 5 points for that, but I'm also gonna give Leif 5 points because
Yes,
I feel kind of bad. Thank you. like that was
The
I'm going
scary
to
part
have to
about
deal
that.
with that
yeah.
later.
He had to grow up there. Like yeah.
And they don't even have a basement.
I should.
I understand so much more about you now. I'm more sympathetic.
Oh, that was sympathy?
I said the Museum of Medieval Dentistry.
Ooh,
Oh,
I love it.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
All right. All right. There's points. Yep. Okay.
Am I going to offend your parents?
No.
Okay, all right.
They don't listen to this show.
Are you kidding?
No,
Because if
that-
they did, they would find you.
Oh, God.
they're also not married anymore. So
Okay.
Okay. If I were the movie
Yep.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
Okay.
and I was your employee, and you had to fire me, why would you have to fire me, and how would you do it? If I was the movie Nightmare on Elm Street,
Okay.
and I was your employee, why did you have to fire me, and how would you do it?
oh, I got it locked in.
All right, hit me, Brett.
Because I never sleep. You would fire me because you could never haunt my dreams because I never slept.
Because you never slept. Wouldn't that make you an ideal employee? who's
No,
working all
but
the time?
Nightmare on Elm Street, he invades your dreams. So as a boss, he would want to get in there and
If
make.
I
you,
was not, gotcha. Okay,
right?
Yeah.
Isn't that right? Or
yeah.
did I do
no,
the
you
I don't
have
know.
to fire me. And you know
You
what?
got
5
some
points.
logic.
5
You
points.
got some
Yeah,
logic
I'll
there
give,
somewhere.
I'll give you some points. Who's up?
Oh,
I will say that you're firing me because I skipped showering. But, what was the second part?
Why and how?
Why and
How would you fire me?
Okay, why is because I skipped showering.
Uh-huh.
How is by cutting my head off.
Why cutting your head off?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just something
'Cause
he
you
saw in
skip
his
shower.
dad's basement.
Yeah. I don't understand either of those answers.
Yeah,
So
I don't understand what I was answering. So
fair enough. Lex.
I said invade your dreams and make a dream job much better than your current position at above board TV. JK, I really like working here. I promise. I swear.
Lex, I'm going to give you some points just for getting the actual the way the question is phrased
you're welcome.
correctly. Like you answered correctly.
Yeah.
So as though I am Nightmare
Oh, you
on
want
Street.
people to
Yes.
play the game you're playing.
Yeah,
Sure.
in the very, very complicated, obscure, and fatuous game that you're playing. Go ahead.
First of all, I fire you because you were sleeping on the job.
Oh, okay.
And the way I would fire you is I would pull you through a tiny window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right
all
at the
right.
end.
I like
Wow.
it. Very good.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
Okay. If I were Friday the 13th
Oh, okay.
and your girlfriend,
If.
yeah, how would you tell me that you love me for the first time?
Oh.
If I were the movie Friday the 13th and your girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever, how would you tell me that you love me for the first time?
Locked in, because I
I
totally
got it.
understand.
I
the
got
game.
it. I got this one.
All right.
Leif?
Leif, you want to go?
I was writing it down.
I would. I'm telling the girlfriend.
I am the movie Friday the 13th.
You are.
Yes. So tell me that you love me. How would you tell me that you love me the first time?
By hanging you on a tree with a machete.
Okay.
And how would I be?
And what?
Well, how would that tell me that you love me?
Oh, because you're dead.
That's how his father told him. Yes.
Oh God!
Why would you do it dead?
Oh boy! All right,
I don't understand what my dad has to do with
Brett.
any of this. I guess, Dan, I don't understand the game. Am I
That's
supposed
okay.
to reference
You're
my
suppo-
dad more? Is that what I'm supposed to do?
You're supposed to tell me that you love me in a way
Yes.
that would that the movie Friday the 13th would respond positively to.
Yes.
And I understand what you're saying. I
That
just
was
didn't
the
like
first kill
Yeah.
in the film.
it. That was
That's
the first
kill.
You're right. I'm going to give you points for that. Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry, Leif. You're correct.
And
All right.
I'm with Leif because I could think this is going to be wrong, but I would drown you.
Oh yeah, sure.
Well,
yeah.
technically the first kill, Brett.
Technically
Not
the
bad.
first. Yeah.
Technically the first kill.
All right, Brett, you're going to get 10 points for that. Lex.
I said take you to a violent hockey game.
All right, I like it. Very
Okay,
good.
not bad.
It's
not
very
bad.
similar to what I had.
Uh-huh.
I said, take you to a hockey game and propose that you kill everyone.
I like it.
Oh,
I
that's
like
clever.
it.
Clever
All
girl.
right. Okay. Let's see. Let's say I was the movie Rosemary's Baby or
Okay.
Rosemary's Baby,
Sure.
either way.
Okay.
Seen that one.
And of
That's a
course
shocker.
not. And I was about to leave for college.
Yes.
What advice would you give me? Rosemary's Baby is a film directed by Roman Polanski, starring Mia
Never saw
Farrow, about a young lady who has
Just let
Evil
her, let-
baby?
let,
Yeah,
let her
just make it
figure it
up.
out.
Just
Oh,
make it
right.
up.
Is this one of the Damien ones?
Nope.
Nope.
That would be Damien.
Sorry, what was
I
the
have the answer. I have the
question?
answer.
Yes. What advice would you give me as I leave for college if I was Rosemary's Baby?
I got it.
I got
Yes.
it. I got it.
Travis.
Stay away from old people.
Oh, yeah, of course. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you see it, you'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name. She's such a great actress.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Yeah. All right.
She was the Jessica Tandy of her day.
Don't go to Jack Nicholson's party.
Oh, that is.
Wow.
That is.
Is that
Grim.
Too, it's not. It's great. It's
Do
not
you-
too
do you
soon.
even
It's
get
not
that
too- it's
reference?
not
No,
too
I
soon.
don't.
No, no.
I never saw
that is
it.
so
Dark.
grim.
It's so dark.
It's
We may
kind of
have- we
on
may
line
have-
with mine.
We may have to
Yeah.
cut it. We may have to
No,
cut
we
it.
don't have to
Yeah.
cut it.
Is it?
I don't think enough people. Let's not explain it.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll have to cut it if we don't explain it.
Oh, I was just
Nope.
going to say stay away from Roman Polanski.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
that-
yeah.
is
We're
that on
getting
the same
closer.
line?
We're getting closer.
All right.
Yeah.
Or jacuzzis. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh, geez, you're just making it worse.
Rosemary is a fine herb to cook with,
Oh,
and babies.
and babies.
Babies are an
right.
herb to cook with?
Yeah. Yeah.
Somehow Alexa came up with a worse answer.
Listen, I had no frame of reference.
Okay, guys, we are talking again about horror movies, classic horror movies,
Right,
and
right.
relationships and how they would work.
Okay.
If I were the classic horror movie, Don't Blink.
Oh,
Oh boy.
The classic horror
The
film. Don't Blink.
classic horror
I've seen
film.
this one.
Well, everybody here has
Yeah,
seen this
sure.
movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it? Do you want to tell us why?
I directed the horror movie Don't
the
Blink. And
excellent
Leif
movie.
starred in the movie.
yeah, he was blonde. It was so weird.
Yeah. Blonde.
If
Blonde
I
days.
were the classic excellent horror movie, Don't Blink.
Yep. Starring Mina
And we were
Savari
in a
and Brian
relationship.
Austin Green.
Yes.
Yeah, me and the Savari,
Mina
Brian
Savari,
Austin Green. Yeah.
Anybody else?
The redheaded guy was really good. Was that Brian Austin Green?
No,
Nope.
the red guy was Zach Ward and
yeah.
Robert Picardo.
Okay.
was
Yeah,
in it,
yeah, lots of really great people. And we were in a relationship.
Yes.
How would you propose? Yeah. Want to take things to the next level with me, the classic movie Don't Blink. How would you propose to me?
I got it. That's so easy.
So easy.
No, this was super easy.
And if you haven't seen this movie, you should see it. It is very clever. The premise is excellent. The acting is excellent.
Yep.
It is a very good movie.
Cincy.
Yeah. Go ahead, Brad.
I would make everyone around you disappear. So it was just you and I would propose to you.
Look at that. Topical.
right.
I mean, well, referential to the actual movie.
Yeah. All right. I like it. It plays right into the movie. Leaf.
I said toothpicks in the eyes on a frozen lake.
Wow. That's
does
how
sound
you
good.
would propose to me. Would be toothpicks in the eyes.
Yeah,
on a
because you
frozen
can't
lake.
blink then.
Right.
You
No.
can keep your eyes open.
I get it, and I don't know what happened in that basement at your house to make you say stuff.
I don't either. It's all locked away.
I'll give you 5 points for sadness.
Thank you. I would
Guys,
get a
you
lot
guys are
more.
still. Here we go, Travis.
Well, he wrote the script. Down.
Yes,
he
no,
just wrote
I
it.
did. I would say, hey, why don't you take the deal from Lionsgate instead of Vertical so we can get a North American theatrical run? That's what I would say.
Also 10 points for sadness. There we go.
Yeah.
So I said by playing the stare game until your eyes water and you look like that pic of SpongeBob SquarePants where his eyes are big and it's all red and stuff like that. No?
Yeah.
Do you ever see that?
Nope.
No?
All right, but you're still gonna get 5 points just because you made it work.
Okay.
If I were Frankenstein
Okay.
and we were in
The
court,
movie?
the movie, or,
I'm just-
the character or the monster.
Actually, yeah.
I am
were Frankenstein.
or the monster. Sure.
named Frankenstein,
Yeah.
not the monster.
So
Yes,
was
we
the
are
monster.
we are all nerds.
Oh,
it's
really?
okay. Okay, nerds.
Frankenstein's
We're all
monster.
nerds.
He wasn't Frankenstein.
Dr. Frankenstein and
he was named Frankenstein in many, many, many films.
Oh, I thought it was Adam.
Okay, if I
In the
were
he seems
the
like a
book.
Herbert.
All right, sorry, Dan. We were
nope, that's okay. Let's keep going.
Let's go nerdy. Come on.
Yeah, Adam.
All right.
All right. If I were Frankenstein,
Which film?
if I were Frankenstein and we were in court
Oh, no.
and you were suing me for slander, what did I say about you?
Oh boy.
I got it.
Done.
Yep.
Done.
Go ahead.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good one. Yep. All right. Leaf.
Friend.
That was slander. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, skip me.
Skip you.
I was fire
Fire
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
All right. Lex.
I don't like woman hot because of his pride.
You're suing me for slander because I said woman hot. I guess in this day and age,
Well,
if,
in the
like if you
novel The Modern Prometheus,
right.
I don't believe that he used that term because it was written in the 1700s. But
Okay, and we will do one more.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay.
your games never outstay their welcome.
If I were the movie It,
Yes.
and we were about to make Whoopi for the first time.
Sure.
Whoopee.
Yeah, I'm using the dating game terms because we're. If I were It and we were about to make Whoopi for the first time, what would you say to get me in the mood?
I got it.
Okay. Leaf's got it. Hit it.
We all float
Oh,
down
God,
here.
that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was going to
Yeah.
say. We all float down here.
Same,
That's what I was
same.
writing.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody gets some points for that. Lex.
I said wear that little yellow raincoat like you do.
Oh,
Ooh,
all
that's
right.
even creepier.
Yeah, that was
child.
super creepy.
Talk about Leaf's father's basement.
Because it's a child. It's not
Sure.
great.
All right. Okay. We that game is finally over. All right. Well done, guys. At the end of the second round, scores are Brett in last place with 95 points. Alexa in third place with 100 points.
Yeah.
Leaf in second place.
Fourth place.
Yeah, in
You're
second,
back to fourth.
In second place with 110 points. And Travis still in the lead, strangely, with 130 points.
I tried.
He
All right.
tried.
Well done, everybody. We will be back with 3.5 questions.
Wait, what? You're messing up our
I'm
world.
messing up our whole format.
Oh, the universe is chaos.
Okay, welcome back.
We are back.
We are back. Thank you. We are back for 3.5 questions since we don't have a guest.
I don't understand. You're blowing my mind right now.
I know. Just go with me for just a second. It may make sense to you at some point.
Okay.
That would be a first.
For today.
For one of my games, that is absolutely true. Since we don't have a guest today and Brett is playing along, I'm going to start by asking everyone to talk about their gateway drug board game.
Gateway drug.
Just real quick, what was your gateway?
Cocaine.
Okay. So, God, it's like even the easy ones I cannot seem to get through.
I know. It's almost like Leif's
I got mine.
Yes, what was it?
It was Catan. That was the first time I played something that was not like a Milton Bradley type game, and that was what got me interested in playing board games.
Yeah, same. For me, it was Pandemic. So that was the game that I fell in love with as like a a roll and write or roll and whatever.
Roll and move.
Roll and move game.
Yep.
For me, it was a really, really old game from the 1970s. There was Lord of the Rings. I don't know if it was a war game that I played with my dad, where the Fellowship, and there was a version of it where the Fellowship would try and get the ring to the Mount Doom. I've talked about this on other shows before.
Right.
And by the way, because of a listener out there who heard me talking about this, I believe on a show with the Dice Tower, which sent a note on where I could get it. My wife got this for me for my birthday, so I have a brand new copy of it. Well, an unopened copy
nice.
of it.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So thank you very much, the person out there who sent that information. I really appreciate that.
Yep,
Yeah.
That's great.
So are we poo-pooing roll and move games?
No,
Is
it's
that
just
the-
drugs. We're talking about drugs now. And so, what was your drug that... Yeah, no, what was the game that made you, love board games?
Yeah, it was. I think honestly, it was Life, the game of life. I know it's it's a classic one, but it's one of the ones that I really enjoyed growing up.
I liked Life, and I liked a lot of roll and move games when I was
Yeah.
younger. I mean, I liked Careers was probably my favorite roll and move game.
How about the Leave It to Beaver game? Did you like that one?
Nothing.
I was going to see how long that silence could last.
Yeah. Leif, what was yours?
I honestly, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to think, and I don't know. I feel like because you're talking about some game that's not Monopoly or something like that.
Oh,
that
Life. She
everybody
just said
plays.
Life.
Said
So
Life.
Any
it's
game
okay.
that got you
Yeah,
into
like that-
liking games.
Yeah.
I guess. Well, then honestly, it probably would have to be Monopoly because as a family, we did play Monopoly and we played it quite often. And it's still a game that I guess I don't hate to play.
slow down.
This actually may explain something about me. The game that I remember the most from being a little kid is a game called Class Warfare, which is basically like a capitalism versus anti-capitalism game. It's not. It was a roll and move game, but it's like a picture of Rockefeller and Karl Marx on the front have arm wrestling.
So many jokes.
Yeah.
But don't say them because we wouldn't want to laugh.
Yeah,
No, well,
Class-
if I say them, we'll get canceled.
Class
That's the
War-
problem.
Right. Okay.
Let's say Leave It to Beaver game again, and everybody be silent for 5 seconds.
Can I just say though, Monopoly, honestly, one of my favorite memories of playing any kind of game is when my father was a photographer for National Geographic, among other things, and we used to there was this particular trip that we took, and there was a cabin. And then in this cabin that was just kind of a cabin people stayed in occasionally, that was out in the middle of nowhere.
You know, cabin people. Oh,
Exactly. But there
scary.
was a copy of Monopoly in it. We'd been out in the woods for like a month, and we played Monopoly like for 2 days straight. I mean, like just because we were
Well,
so
that's how long
desperate
the
to have
game
stuff.
takes.
And that is one of my favorite memories of playing any game.
Yeah.
Was playing Monopoly with my dad out in the middle of the woods, starved for something to do, and I loved Monopoly.
Well, that's why games are amazing because they do make memories like that. So
Yeah.
anyway, that was because we didn't
happy.
have somebody new to interview. I wanted to find that stuff out about you guys. So.
Thanks.
I made a point to play
No, that's enough,
Monopoly.
Brett. Thank you very much. That was
with
all I wanted to know. I don't want to know. No,
sorry,
that's
sorry. I'm sorry.
no. Go ahead.
Oopsie.
Now I gotta take that out. I don't know.
No, I was just gonna say, take 2. We're doing. Hey, Brett, this is the part where you edit, and you added more problems for yourself. No, I was just gonna say that I made a point to play Monopoly with my kids because my parents never wanted to play, and then I realized why.
Did
because
they
it
wind up crying?
took so
Yeah,
long.
well,
No, and my son at an early age was brutal. Like you'd have $1 left, and you'd be like, "All right, let's quit." And he's like, "Nope, you still have $1. Gotta keep playing."
Yeah, my kids I would play with them and they would just team up against me and it was miserable. Like they want to play Monopoly all the time and I'm like, nope.
This segment has become all about Monopoly.
Yeah.
So my son
Oh no!
played Monopoly with my wife one time, and he really, really liked it until he realized halfway through the game that the only way he could win was to bankrupt her. And then he became like, and he started slipping her money when she would get down, and now he's like, I hate Monopoly so much because the idea of crushing his mother in a game like that just broke him.
That says a lot about
yeah.
my son.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah, I'm still paying off the interest to my daughters from the games that I've lost in the past. So, all right, good. Let's move on.
Thank you.
Good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your indulging me. So I'm going to ask each of you a question, and one of you half a question, and we're going to do it in score order. So, Brett, who makes you laugh the most?
Oh.
And I want you guys to answer. And
Sure.
Brett's not going to get points here, but you will.
Of
depending-
us or just
No,
in
I just said
in life?
who makes you laugh the most. And you have to come up with Brett's answer. And once you're ready, once you have that written down, you can say why if you want or not.
I have an answer.
All right. One of you has an answer.
Okay.
Lex is finishing. Lex is locked. Travis is deep in thought. Brett, do you have an answer?
See, I don't want to offend anybody here, so it's not going to be anybody here.
Oh no, of course it couldn't
No,
be.
because you hate our
I hate all of you.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is let me put the camera on myself. There is one person who is so out there, and we just saw him recently. His name is Addison. That guy, for some reason, just the few times I've hung out with him, has made me laugh like crazy because he's just so in my kind of brain, of just obscure humor. So that fella Addison that nobody would know.
Nobody knows. Just Brett and I know.
All right.
So I said, me, Travis, because he said, who makes you laugh? And I make you laugh. That's your job. Laugh.
Yes, Brett. You like working here. You swear.
Yes.
Laugh, puppet boy.
Lex.
I said Robin Williams because Brett actually gives me big Robin Williams vibes.
it's a good
Does
one.
he give you guys Robin Williams vibes at all? I don't know. He just reminds
that has
me.
a different meaning now.
Yeah.
No.
But,
Why?
more
Because he's
spot
passed
on.
away?
Yeah, the things. We'll tell you
yeah,
that later.
we'll explain it later.
Oh, okay.
But I see what you're saying comedy-wise, and I totally...
Comedy-wise,
Comedy-wise, for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Leaf?
I think the person that makes Brett laugh the most is my dad.
But only when he's in the basement.
Right.
He's in the basement.
All right, well, that made Brett laugh
Actually,
significant amount right
he's
now.
not far off.
Yeah.
He's not far off. We had some fun. It was a
Listen,
fun trip.
to be fair, I think anything remote is scary. So the fact that you're remotely in South
Wait,
Dakota.
are you justifying being scared of my home?
Yes. I guess I don't have to, though.
All right,
you
guys,
don't.
here's the next question.
I'm just, what picture is she talking
No,
about?
I think she's talking about the shop
Oh, the
and how
shop,
dirty
okay.
it is. It's not the basement. That's my dad's workspace.
That's
Because we didn't shoot any footage in the house. So
You did, but that's okay.
You weren't allowed in the house.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Anyway.
All right.
No,
Because of the smell.
sorry. Go for it.
Dead body.
All right. The second, this question is for Alexa, and everybody else gets to
okay.
answer.
Hooray.
Alexa,
Yes.
where did your favorite memory take place?
That's I don't remember anything.
Your
Oh, this is
favorite
in it.
memory.
This is easy.
Where did it take place?
I'm done.
All right. Well, Travis, is everybody? You don't.
I don't have to.
Yeah.
I got
I
it.
mean, you do have to answer, but you don't have to write it down.
I am absolutely sure that I'm right.
I know that I'm right.
Lex.
Favorite memory. It's so hard. In my childhood home. That's where it took place.
Do you want to elaborate?
Sure, it was Christmas. My mom went all out and bought me a bunch of little figurines of all sorts of animals, like a mom, a dad, and a baby.
You had a glass menagerie?
It wasn't glass.
Oh,
You were Laura from glass. But yeah, it was just a bunch of. What do you?
I'm making
it's
Christmas
Christmas
carols.
music.
Oh,
underneath
okay,
what you're
yeah.
saying.
So yeah, moms, dads, and babies of all sorts of animals.
Yep. No.
That's one of my favorite memories growing up. Yeah.
Okay, so it was Christmas,
Yes, it was
in your
Christmas.
childhood home.
Yes.
Yep, in the
When,
home.
when everything was okay.
So what was the question?
Where did your favorite memory take place?
In her head. Duh.
Oh.
Literally.
That's the only answer it could be.
literally.
In my home basement.
No.
That's
She's been
a-
trying to get rid
it's
of
a
that
nightmare
for years.
for me.
We are going to go to Brett. Brett, what was your answer?
Aside from my children being born and being married or whatever, but it would be in the kitchen where.
No,
that
this
is where
Lex's.
Alexa's favorite memory
Oh,
takes
Lex's?
place.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on a
wait,
second.
what?
Did you?
What?
I want to be clear. Did you say that you thought that Alexa's one of her finest memories might be the birth of your children? Because that would be a weird.
I may have not. I don't know if you picked up on this. I may have not heard the question correctly. I thought it was our favorite memory.
No.
No,
Alexis.
this was for
Alexis.
Alexa. Where did Alexa's favorite memory take place? I'm going to give you 4
I was gonna say
seconds.
her childhood home when she got a glass menagerie of little toys and.
It wasn't
The
glass.
only person to get points that round was Travis, sadly. For answering anywhere near correctly. All right, so the next person along is Leif.
That's me.
Leif, what is the longest you've ever sat still,
Jeez.
and why?
Oh, man.
So, what is the longest that you've ever sat still?
I've got
and
this.
why?
I know
Well, you
when.
have an advantage on this. It's basically German. Leif.
All right.
What is the longest you've ever? Because you have. Leif has so much energy and is constantly doing stuff. Is constantly building things and creating things and doing. And so I'm curious. What's the longest you've ever sat still?
So
and why?
everyone has their answer? Yeah, not that
close
it's going to
enough.
matter. It's weird because I was just thinking about this.
Oh.
I actually was. And it's because it just happened.
Oh.
So on the flight back from Hungary, I didn't get up a single time because I had people on each side of me that were complete pains in my butt, that were criticizing every little thing I did, every little movement I made,
you serious?
everything. So like I could not get up from my seat without it being a huge ordeal, so I didn't. So I sat in that plane seat for close to 10 hours.
So when you say pains in your butt, you meant literally your butt was hurting.
It was
because
so
of
sore by the
Right.
end of the. And by the end of the flight, when I stood up, my legs
I'm
were
sorry,
just.
what were they
shilling.
doing? Were they like, stop moving? Like what?
It's a lot to explain, but basically, again, British Airlines.
Well, we got nothing
you
but
can
time, so.
Get out of here. 4 seats in the center row, only 3 cubbies under the seats in front of you. So when you can put things under the seats, only 3 people get that option. And the 4th person doesn't.
Could you expand on that?
The 4th person didn't get the option, showed up late. I had already had my stuff under there. Yeah, there we go. All right, moving
And
on.
what was the second most? Look at it. Okay, so everybody. So you're stepping on my face.
It's all right.
Wow, I know you don't like my games I play, but questions I ask, but that's a bit much.
Derailed.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Who is who? Okay, Lex.
I said when he was gagged and tied up in his dad's basement.
Nah.
Okay, we're back in the basement. All right.
Yeah, back in the
Low hanging fruit. Here we go. Brett, Travis, who wants to go?
Travis, go ahead.
I might as well get this out of the way. In a closet in his father's basement
There we
during,
go. Yep.
during chop night.
Chop night.
Chop night.
I be very quiet during chop night.
All right. Brett.
Wow. I was going to say at a Pantera concert with me, and we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, he didn't move at all. Okay.
No,
all right.
he sat still and was confused by what
Hold
musicians
on.
were.
No.
Tell us more.
That was a Black Sabbath concert. It was not Pantera.
Pantera opened.
Pantera opened.
Yes,
but
it was a Sabbath concert. Yes.
But it was the
Okay.
Black
Yeah.
Sabbath part that I
And-
was not in a good
And
state.
wrapping up this segment, Travis, you get half a question.
That's fine.
Okay, great.
What's your biggest?
Oh boy.
What's your biggest? That's the half a question. You guys have to guess what Travis's answer to that will be.
I got it locked in.
I got it locked
Locked
into.
in. Locked in. Leif is still writing, but go ahead.
You're
Yeah, I
looking
got
at
it.
it.
You're looking at it.
Oh, man.
You want to care to elaborate?
No, I don't have. I still
Stepping on my cord. Why is your cord keep getting in my area? Yeah.
Jesus.
All right, here we go. Gosh. Who's up? Lex.
Starting up a company with these goons.
I like it. There we go.
I said buying Acme.
Oh.
It's not even.
And
It is in the top 5. but
Right.
I said Legos. This is his biggest
You're
addiction.
the only one that chose something positive.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I thought it was his biggest fun thing to do.
All right. That is the end of our 3.5 question segment. So, thank you. We are going to move on. We're going to take a little break and then move on to the last game. Thank God. You're a disaster. That's the name of the last game. You're a disaster.
Thought he was
Yes, I am.
talking directly to me.
We'll see you in a minute. All right. Welcome back to You're a Disaster.
Oh, okay. Yes.
That's the name of the game that we're going to play.
Understood.
In
That's
this
been the
show
name of
called
every game, I think. What?
in this show that we're in called
Oh, got it.
That's right. You're a disaster.
Timing.
All right. In this game, you're going to tell me how you personally would survive these disaster movies.
Oh.
We are living through an era of very few great disaster movies,
Yes.
which I kind of miss. So I'm going to ask you to provide new survival solutions to old disaster movies.
Got it.
Okay, let's make this exceptionally clear. I will give you a disaster movie.
No.
Or maybe I'll even pair a couple of disaster movies together.
That are based on a board game.
Yeah,
Got it.
that you will tell me how you personally
Right. Play the game.
would survive this disaster movie.
Right.
Sure.
Points for creativity.
Okay.
And you each get only
And it
just
stars Margot Robbie. Every
it
one
stars
of them
Margot Robbie.
stars Margot
if you
Robbie.
Can, if you can integrate a board game in a meaningful way, I'll be extra impressed and give you extra points. But
Okay.
I'm only going to
Clue.
give you a few seconds to answer each question. And
No!
the first one is
Second Joker movie.
Armageddon and Deep Impact. You just stepped on a joke of mine later on, so I really am
Armageddon
angry at
and
you now.
Okay.
Armageddon and Deep Impact. A giant comet is headed towards the planet Earth.
We have to survive
How
both
are
films.
you? How are you gonna survive a comet hitting the Earth?
Got it. How would
so are we
Lex
doing-
survive?
Are we doing both of them?
It's a comet hitting the Earth movie. Like, how
I know,
would
but
you
is
survive
two
that
comets
movie?
hitting the Earth or just one?
It's been fun, guys.
We're gonna play Monopoly as the comet
All
hits
right,
the Earth.
answers.
But which
Anybody
one
who
of them
doesn't
is
have
a
one
board
doesn't get
game?
any points. Brett, go.
I got it. Is there a board game called Curl Up in a Ball and Cry?
I'm giving you 5 points. That's how
Hold
you.
on, we have to pick a board game?
Nope.
name?
Go ahead. Leaf. Answer. Nope. You got nothing. Lex.
I would stick my head in the ground like an ostrich.
All right. I'll give you points for that.
No,
even.
honestly, I think
Yes.
what I would do is one of my favorite moments is in Deep Impact, where she finds her dad on the beach. Like, just go out, like
Just go.
face
So,
it.
so don't survive. Just go out
you
with
can't
your dad.
Survive.
You can't
Go out
survive
with your
that.
dad.
Can't survive.
I mean,
I would be in my dad's basement.
right.
Arm
There we
around.
go. Had to make it back somehow. And Travis.
I would get all of my deep
Cookies?
sea miner friends together.
Yep.
And we would
Oh, inside jokes. Go. Yep.
We would take spaceship and blow up the White House.
Who would be in that version of your movie of your life that you say? Yeah. Lots of people.
Bruce Willis
Yes.
to start with.
Yep.
Do you want to explain again now? Inside joke. You want to make a real quick explanation? No. Travis wrote a movie that was very close to being made that didn't get made, but was a disaster movie, takeoff comedy.
Called Armageddon.
Armageddon. Yeah, let's make it happen. All right, the next one is The Day After Tomorrow. The cold is coming. That's how that
Winter's
one works.
coming.
Winter is coming. The cold is coming. How do you survive the day after tomorrow? Go.
Oh,
9, 8, 7.
Okay.
6, 5,
I got it. I got it.
Yep. Go ahead.
Yep.
Travis.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna wear a suit of hot pockets.
Okay. All right.
I said I curl up next to Travis.
Oh, well, then with the
Oh.
hot pockets, that'll help.
Yeah.
Hello.
All right.
I'm
and
not sure
also, you might be protected from whatever, yeah.
I don't know how this is going to come across, but I would take a lightsaber and gut Travis and sleep.
Wow. I'll tell you how
it
it
smelled good on the inside, outside.
I will tell you how that came across. Get ready for some angry mail. Brett.
A fire, but obviously. Fire.
Exclamation
But
point.
fire bad.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What about the Poseidon Adventure or Poseidon?
Okay.
Ooh.
And
all right.
or Poseidon. You're on a ship. It's going down.
Yep.
Yep. One is a hit. One is not. But you're on a ship. It's going down. How would you survive?
Well, wait, is it still going down or just turning upside down?
It's just upside down.
But still going down.
Can we just go with it?
All right.
Like, come on.
Please.
Yes.
Well, yeah, one.
Just help Dan out.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Come on. So, how would you survive the Poseidon Adventure, Travis?
Well, I was actually going to try to figure out a way to survive Poseidon, which was trying to find a way to recoup $100 million.
Again, stepping on my jokes all over the place. All right, good.
How do I know?
Good. It's like you saw the script. All right.
My job.
I would I would take a lightsaber and I would gut Travis, take his bones, and build a ladder out of it, and just carry that around with me
I
everywhere.
thought his bones smelled bad on the outside.
Lex.
I said I would find a sizable door big enough for two, but it's all mine.
Oh, wow.
All
That's a
right.
That's a
Titanic
Titanic
reference.
reference.
Yeah.
He said a sinking ship, so
Sure,
there we go.
we'll take it.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead.
would sail the world and across all the world in a balloon. Different film, but
Yeah.
What?
All right.
I was going off Alexis. I just was gonna reference a different film altogether. No, I have no idea, but I did accidentally rent the bad one with my mom, thinking it was the good one.
it's such a bad film.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
really? This was critically acclaimed.
That film made me angry. The
Which one? Poseidon?
Yeah.
The
I never
remake of
watched
Poseidon Adventure.
When did
Oh,
it come
my God.
out?
Same year.
1962?
Oh, the original one?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually. I
you've
believe
never
it was
seen the
somewhere on
original,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
Very good movie.
Okay, so we're going to go with Twister or Twisters.
Twister.
Oh.
Only Twister. Twisters was...
I didn't see it,
didn't see it.
but I saw the first one. So, but I heard good things about Twisters.
Yeah, I have this.
I've got it. Yeah.
Hit me.
Yeah, I would use the game Twister
Uh-huh.
to just kind of carry me all the way around the Twister, and then I would land safely on the other side.
You know what? You incorporated 15 points for Leif. Well
Thank
done. You
you.
incorporated a board game, sort of. Travis.
Yeah, I'm going to do the obvious. I'm not going to drive into the Twister. That's a really easy one to avoid. I just don't get in a car
Yeah, right.
and drive directly into the Twister.
That makes no
Yeah.
sense to me.
Yeah,
It
I know,
couldn't
it's-
possibly work.
yeah.
But I
go
will
ahead.
add, if Glenn Powell's there, just take me out.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
you're going
I don't
in.
want to spend time with Glenn Powell.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You have
Shots
strong feelings
fired.
about
Wow.
Glenn
Oh, I
Powell.
do.
Have you met him in real life, or you just don't
No.
like the way he looks?
I don't. Let's not maybe go down too far on this
We just
road.
lost all our pallies in the chat.
Lex,
I was gonna say I just would spend time making out with Helen Hunt because she was so good in that.
that's how
movie.
you're going down. You're just going to you're going to play a
can I-
personal game of Twister with Helen Hunt.
Yes.
Can
All
I,
right.
can I tell you? I know Helen Hunt, and you would not want to.
Oh, but she was so
Ooh,
pretty.
wow.
Wow, Glenn Powell, Helen Hunt. Is it something about
We're
tornado
all
movies?
so many potential guests.
I don't know if Glenn Powell, what the deal is with Glenn Powell, but Helen Hunt is the worst.
Wow.
Wow.
Seriously?
Wow.
We need to talk after. I would like to know.
There goes all our hunties.
Say that very, very
Yes,
carefully.
yeah. It's weird that it's not hunters. Go ahead, Brett.
I would do what I always did. I would sit in the basement with a radio with my parents and just stare at each other awkwardly. That's what we did during
And
Twisters.
because you grew up
in tornado country.
Tornado
Do
country.
they
Yeah.
really sound like all that, like all the weird noises, or is that just the tornado?
Are you
That's
talking about the
this-
warning sound?
No, yeah, I am talking about
Siren?
that, but I heard that they actually have a sound as well. I've never experienced a twister. I grew up in South Florida. I know there are some there now because of the hurricanes, but I just never
No,
experienced
I mean,
one.
to me, it always was just loud wind.
Loud
Like,
wind, okay.
So it's just like I didn't notice any other distinct sound.
It was just the sound of me thinking, I'm going to die today.
Join us next week for Tornado Talk on Everything's a Game. All right, next one is how would you survive the perfect storm? How would you survive the perfect storm? Everybody?
perfect
The
storm.
perfect storm. Because this could be the perfect storm. Yeah. How would you survive it? There's lots of ways that one could survive the perfect storm, I imagine. So,
Tell my wife I love her. Does she know already?
Why didn't you tell her
Yeah,
at
why
some
didn't
point in
you-
your life?
I'm not trying to be a therapist here. But she probably should have told her before you were dying.
all right, Lex.
Yeah,
I'd survive. I'd find Aurora Monroe. Aurora Monroe.
I see. The character Storm from
Correct.
the X-Men.
Who is the perfect storm?
Oh,
Gotcha.
Sure.
All
Nicely
right,
done.
all right,
All right,
nicely
all
done.
right, good time,
Super
good
nerdy.
time.
All right, well
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
nerdy.
I would travel to Kansas.
You wrote Travis to Kansas.
That's true.
It's-
Travis goes to Kansas.
It
Yeah.
still makes sense.
Yeah,
He
it
stands by
still
it.
works.
It works, except for the Twisters in Kansas.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
those
I'm
are
not
also
I'm
perfect
not
storms.
worried about the. I'm not worried about the twisters. I'm worried about this perfect storm in the middle of the sea.
All right. Leaf.
I just grab my dinghy and say goodbye.
Hey,
Holding onto your dinghy for dear life.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
And Brett.
basement radio. I'm just not sure why we didn't take anything other than the damn radio.
And it wasn't even
We
good
had a
music.
Wait, it wasn't even good. It was AM radio.
All right.
Now Ethel Merman sings the greatest hits
But that
of
was
1975.
That was every channel in Nebraska, though, right? Was Ethel Merman. All right, let's see.
How dare you? It was Slim Whitman.
Slim Whitman. 28 days or weeks later.
Yep.
Or 28 days.
Oh.
How would you survive either of those disasters?
Yep.
Yeah. The movie 28 Days or 28 Days Later.
The scariest
28 weeks
zombies,
later.
I would say. The scariest.
Is it a zombie film? That is
Well,
up to
Two
debate?
of them are, a couple of them are
up for
zombie
debate.
movies.
Up for debate.
Or 28 Days, the Sandra Bullock romantic comedy. Or no,
Oh.
tragedy, romantic tragedy. 28 Days.
Oh, you have to survive that.
How do you survive either or both?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that's the alcoholic one. Yeah, romantic tragedy, really, not comedy, I don't think.
Yep. I got it. You know what I would do?
Yes, what would you do, Leaf?
I'd get her drunk so that she'd fall in my arms.
And how does that deal with the zombies?
It doesn't.
Okay, cool.
I
All right.
just if I have Sandra Bullock in my arms, she'd take me out anytime after that.
Right, so take you out with Glenn Powell or Sandra Bullock for
No, no,
opposite
no.
reasons.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
Right.
Gotcha.
No, take me out before Glenn Powell.
Right. Oh, I
Take
see.
me out after Sandra Bullock.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Brett.
Basement, no radio.
Okay. Enough with the
No
basement.
radio. No, because we have to be very quiet.
Wait, is it my dad's basement?
Yeah, no. This is
That's
this
where
is
the
our
zombies
basement.
came from.
I would
Relax.
find a squeaky chew toy and throw it real far. And they would go over there.
Oh,
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess. So let's also include the quiet place in this one also. Two of the answers are sound based. I'll just skip that one. Travis.
I would hang out with my buddy Jeremy Renner because it worked out so well for them in the second film.
Gotcha. Right. All right.
I forgot that.
he was
Yeah, me too. I forgot. I completely forgot that.
He was-
All right. What about the birds? How would you survive the birds?
Man.
One of the great early disaster movies. The Birds. You and Tippi Hedren. How would you survive the birds?
All right, I got it.
Yeah, hit me.
Ready?
Yeah.
3 letters.
Yep.
KFC.
Yep. Oh, they love KFC.
Yep.
I don't think it's them. I think it's for like you just cook them.
Just cook them up.
Yeah, cook them up.
Yum yum.
Yeah. All right. I'll
Yeah.
give you some points for that.
I would
Leif?
appoint Wile E. Coyote in charge and get Acme to send us as much as possible.
Not Travis's Acme
Nope,
though.
the other Acme,
one that worked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Oh,
The
no.
the one that made money.
You're right. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
I
Lex?
would make Brett walk around with a big wig.
Okay.
What is going on?
Why Brett in particular?
Because he's the one that's giving me the most
Oopsie.
poop this time.
Oopsie.
Remember that?
Oopsie.
Well, you said it a bunch of times, so it's gonna be bleep, 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 bleep.
Stop it.
Because you keep saying those words and he has to go through and bleep them out.
But why is he wearing a wig?
Because that's how the birds are attracted. They're attracted to his wig because they think they could build a nest out of it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And
I can
Brett.
tell she's seen the birds.
Brett.
Bird seed. Just throw it and let
Yeah,
them fall
that
down.
just makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
All right, I got two more.
Of course you do.
No, you don't.
Yes. Okay. No. Okay. Fine. I hate you guys. Like honestly. Okay. Here we go. I got two more.
We love you.
Now you've Dante's Peak or Volcano.
Ooh. Yes.
Yes. And or Volcano.
Yeah.
Let's throw Independence Day in there also. Why not? Since
They're not even remotely.
I
like,
know. That's what makes
All
it
right.
interesting.
Okay.
So you have to survive Dante's Peak, Volcano, and Independence Day all at the same time. What do you do?
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Just come on, guys.
All right.
Say yes. Let's do it.
I would play Oh No Volcano.
You're really going for the board game first.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
like it. Okay.
And then I would punch my partner that I'm playing with right in the face and say, "Welcome to Earth, MFer."
Would you say MFer?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right.
I don't want Brett to have to edit it out.
No, that was nice of you. That was very nice of you. Brett, are you ready to go?
Yeah, it would be me in a wig.
You're welcome.
Lex, how would you survive
I'd
Volcano?
follow Brett out in a wig. Like, what? He would be able to keep me safe.
right.
I would just stare into Pierce's beautiful eyes, and I know I'd be safe.
From the volcano, but what about the aliens?
I don't
Half
care
points.
about the aliens.
All
I'm
right.
staring into his eyes.
All right. And
So what we've learned is
Yeah.
Glenn Powell, no. Sandra
Yeah.
Bullock, yes.
Helen Hunt, no.
Helen Hunt, no.
Pierce
Pierce
Brosnan,
Brosnan,
yes.
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 Helen Hunt's
All
still a
right.
yes for
Pierce
me.
Brosnan is one of the most attractive men in the world.
All right.
Yes,
and
he
how
is.
would you guys survive the Marvels? That disaster
I
movie
didn't.
is the
Sure.
it lost
I sat through it.
$237 million. That
By
movie.
not going
I
to see
liked
it.
the Marvels.
Oh, you know,
no.
I actually didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, the
dislike it
Marvels.
either.
I
The
thought we were
Marvels.
talking about Eternals.
Eternals?
No, Eternals.
Marvels was okay.
Yeah, but it was one of the biggest
It
biggest
was,
flops
yeah.
of all time. $237 million lost. It was a disaster. How would you survive that?
Not going to see it.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
True.
That's the best you got.
Yeah, that's the best I got.
All right.
I did see it though.
I would talk them out of the Bollywood number.
Yeah, that was the most offensive part for me. Not
Yeah.
offensive, but just bad. I was just like, what's happening?
It was
All
a
right.
very surreal moment.
Just taking away, I don't know. Carol Danvers as a character is just, so I don't know, just not really doing the movie.
All right.
The
Brett.
end.
Didn't see it. So I actually fixed it by not seeing it.
Oh, okay.
I guess
You
you,
made
did,
it a
you did
disaster.
avoid the
Yeah.
disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Guys, I know you're so bummed.
Oh no.
But that's
Is it
the
time?
end. That's the end of that game.
Don't we have time for 5 more?
Well, fortunately, I have 5 more here. So let's just get started on the next. We'll see you in just a
Yay.
moment. No, that was it.
That's it.
All right. So our final standings for the day.
Yes.
Are we ready for this?
Yes.
All right. In 4th place with 145 points, Brett. That's you. In
Oopsie.
3rd place
thought it was
with
gonna be me.
155 points, that is Lex.
Great job.
And in 2nd place with 165 points, that's you. Which leaves our winner, which I feel like every time I do this, you end up winning. It's Travis.
He looks so upset.
So congratulations, Travis. You are our most winner of everything on your congratulations on your meaningless title. What are you going to do with that? Anything?
I am going to lord it over all of my lessers.
All right.
Oh, so
Not
nobody.
Yeah. Okay.
no, yeah.
All right. So, and because the show is a game in every sense, we have another winner as well, guys.
that, Dan?
Yeah. Well, one of you, dear listeners, viewers, or whoever you are, who left a comment on one of our videos, and that person is
Yes.
at the Merlot line.
Oh, yes. of
At
course
the
it is.
Merlot line, who left a comment on our
Big
video
fan, big fan.
retrospectum. Let's try that again. Retrospectrum,
Yes.
legendary Marvel TCG with me.
With Dan Billet.
And he said, "How did Dan's throat come to be haunted by the ghostly disembodied larynx of RFK Jr.?" I was a little hoarse that day, having done a lot
Just
of yelling.
a small horse.
Just a small little bit.
Small little pony horse.
That's why I called him My Little Pony.
Yep. So thank you for that at the Merlot line. And Brett, what have they won again?
They're going to win a capacious board game.
And why is that? That's right. Thank you.
Even
to-
the prizes.
Yes, even the prizes. And thank you to all of you out there for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe and leave a leave.
Yeah, let's leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. Not only so that you too might win a prize from one of our episodes, but also because if you like spending time with us, it really helps to spread the word and allows us to keep playing.
Yeah,
So,
we like play.
Yeah, we like to play.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Come back
Jazz
next
hands.
time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everything's a Game is a production of Above Board TV. The show's theme song is composed by David B. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and other social media pages to access even more of our original content.
Everything's together.